Hello, dear ones. I want to wish you a very joyful Christmas. What is the best way to celebrate Christmas? Of course, with friends, with loved ones, in a social way. This is always sweet and beautiful. But in fact, the best way, I should say, to thank Christ for coming into this world is to go into the self. Everything that we do is really only a projection of this inner self. All the friends we have, all the loved ones, everything is all in the self. And whatever experience you have, Emerson said that men descend to meet. And in fact, it's as if there were an overarching self in every experience, that we are only experiencing ourselves in different contexts. I had an interesting dream last night. It's one that I've had recurrently for many years. I don't know if it's a memory of a past life or what, but it's a series of islands. It doesn't seem even to be this planet. And last night I came closer and was in the island and was remembering, sort of looking back over a past experience, and it seems as if there was some very sweet, beautiful, romantic kind of relationship for me then. And somebody said, well, how did I end? And I remember replying quite casually, oh, human love always ends in tragedy. And it seems like a strange thought, and yet everything is dual, and every human satisfaction is bound to be cancelled out by some kind of human disappointment or human suffering. And then I realized that over all of that, the Divine Mother, or my own inner higher self, was just projecting a thought onto that experience and then cancelling it out, because in fact it was really my own self going through an outward experience. And so in everything that we experience in this world, it's really only like a mirror to ourself, to really understand and appreciate, to celebrate the coming of Christ above all. What we need to do is live more in the self, be grateful in the self, and realize that everything we project outwardly is only really our own self-creation. And even when persecution comes, to realize that the self is just reminding you that your reality is here and testing you, because of course it needs to do that too. And the God within you is testing you to see whether anything, persecution being the negative side of human experience, whether anything can pull you out of yourself, can pull you down in your consciousness. And if with courage you just say, no, I live in the self and I live in you, you find that all human experiences are sweet. Love is sweet, and hate a dream. Life is sweet, and death a dream, as Master's song goes. Remember then to live more in yourself. I remember Master's counsel to me when I was new at Mount Washington. He said, always remain in the self. Come down a little bit to eat or talk as necessary, then go back into the self again. And when you sit to meditate, feel that you are in the self, that there is no reality apart from the self. That's why Swami Shivananda, when he signed his letters, would sign them, your own self. It's all a reflection of who you are. Live more in that, and you will live in joy. Everything else is a dream. And so, I wish I could share with you this Christmas season outwardly, but I am certainly sharing it inwardly, and in spirit as well as in thoughts and in love. I am with you, and above all, Master and the great Gurus are with you. God bless you, and once again, Happy Christmas.